What's up, family? Your boy GP here. I hope you're doing well. I've got a deep concept, deep topic to go over today. It's about overcoming your self-doubt. Now, if you don't master this, people just get stuck in one place and have a hard time moving forward. This can hinder relationships, this can hinder business. But by the end of this video, I'm gonna give you some tools that are gonna help you overcome this self-doubt. Now, the three concepts that I wanna throw at you are: one, an overwhelming self-belief, an overwhelming delusional self-confidence. Okay, we'll call number one delusional self-confidence. Number two is doing the work. They say show up. 90% of doing the work is showing up. You hear a lot of people say, just start. And we're gonna go a little bit deeper in on that, because just start is great, but that doesn't matter if your product is not high quality. The competition is just too thick right now. There's just too many creators. There's just too many people in business. There's too many people going for that same girl, that same guy that you want, and you need to be a cut above. Okay, so the second one is create. Get started, create. Okay, number two is create. Now, number three is, after we create, number three is check your work. Double check your work, triple check your work, so it's ready to compete in any game, in any market, in any field, in any relationship, any party you're going to attend, whatever it may be. You've gone over it in your head, so you are ready to hit the playing field and get out there and win. So without further ado, let's get into it. Delusional confidence. What does that mean? That means believing that your ideas hold value and that whatever you're going to do has some importance to it. So you need to think about your motivation. You need to think about, are you bringing value? Is this going to help people? Is this something that's going to take you to the next level in your life, so that you are motivated to go ahead and do what needs to be done? Now, with that being said, let's not confuse this with being a narcissist or an arrogant bastard, because that's going to get you nowhere. An overwhelming self-belief and delusional confidence, as I'm calling it, is something more where you just hold on to your ideas because people are going to doubt you. You're going to doubt yourself. That's what the title of this video is about: overcoming self-doubt, because people are going to watch you. People are going to tell you that your ideas are no good. You're going to wake up one day feeling not your bubbly self. You know, our personalities change. We all know that by now. It's affected by diet. It's affected by the mind. It's affected by the movie that you watched last night. I've been watching a lot of true crime shows, and whenever I watch those and analyze the crazy criminals on there, I tend to have crazier dreams. You know, it's like it's what we put in front of us, but then also just fatigue of life. You know, life is very difficult. Look at this past year. I mean, people went nuts. I went nuts. You know, I didn't pay attention to the little things because the world got turned fucking upside down. You know, it's terrible. But if we have something, if we have a tool to kind of pull us back, and you understand that things will pass, and you hold on to that confidence that what you're doing has some importance, that what you're doing is what you want for yourself, that's going to help you get there. If we look at the artist, the rap artist, Russ, this dude's ego is out of control, but it's that overwhelming self-belief that helped him get to where he's at. That delusional self-confidence is basically what he built his brand off of. People love him, people hate him for it, but it's allowed him to keep going when he was going through hard times. He's talked about it in many interviews. It's very interesting to hear him talk about it. And he's a cool kid to me. I think it's kind of funny. He's so on his own shit, but I see how it works for him because, hey, music business is a competitive industry. I'm in the music industry. And it's competitive as hell, man. Everybody's checking out everything that you're doing. And so you need to have that confidence, and you need to portray it in every moment. And you almost can't take a breath. Here's something I think we've all been through. You get an idea, comes to you at night while you're at home. Maybe you're watching TV, maybe you're having a couple beers, just chilling, whatever it may be. And this idea hits you. You get really motivated, you get really pumped up. You say, damn, can't wait to tell my friends about this. And you go meet your friends at the bar the next day, and they're like, it's okay. Could work, couldn't work. And you were expecting them to start jumping up and down telling you how much of a fucking genius you were. And what happens to the idea? It just kind of dwindles away and dies. Overwhelming, delusional self-confidence. You need it. There's a reason I'm standing in front of the playground. Kids have delusional self-confidence. They feel good until somebody tells them they can't do it. It usually ends around junior high time. But if you can keep that childlike behavior, that can really help you. Delusional self-confidence. Creating. I love Gary Vee. I think he's amazing. I think he's a great motivator. And he comes with this concept over and over again of telling people, just start. Awesome, it's great. But the competition is just so thick right now that if you're not creating something fucking amazing, you're never gonna stand out from the pack. So I say, yes, create, start, get the wheels going, but go over it. And make sure even before you start that your ideas and your direction have some development and have some kind of roadmap to where you want to go. Because just creating content or just going into an interview or just asking a girl out for a date with no game plan, it just leaves it too much up to chance. Sorry for the traffic going by. It just leaves it too much up to chance. And if chance is your only option, you're constantly reacting. You're constantly doing damage control, to where if you came in with a game plan, you're prepared. You're prepared for when there's roadblocks. You're prepared for when you get that flat tire. You're prepared for when you make that video and it gets 10 views and you're not butthurt about it because you're ready for the next 5 videos. You have them prepared. Whatever it may be. If you get turned down from that job, you got 3 other interviews already lined up. If you get turned down by that girl, you got 10 other girls you're talking to. Doesn't matter. You see the concept? So create. Get out there and do. But have some sense of a game plan in mind. Step 3, we're going back to school. Check your work. Like they used to tell you in math class. You did the problem, now check your work. Now you think you got it, check your work again and check your work again before you turn your homework in. We're going back to school with this one. So you have your concept, you've got your job interview lined up, you've got your date lined up, you've got your party that you're going to on Friday night, you've got your gear picked out, you've got your date where you're gonna take your date, you've got your what you're gonna say during the interview, you've got your product developed. Now, what's wrong with it? What could go wrong? Let's go over some possible scenarios of what could go wrong. Yeah, and when you think that you've done enough checking, check again so you are prepared. All right, family, those are my steps for you. Overwhelming sense of self-confidence, do the work, create, make sure it's a good product, and then number 3, check your work. Take yourself back to school. Okay, family, I hope that helped you out. If you follow those steps, you will overcome self-doubt. God bless you.